Does spoken French still sound like gibberish to you? You've been working on your French for a while, but you still can't understand native French speakers. If you've learned French at school or with grammar books, spoken French can sound like a different language. This is because French people have the tendency to drop off vowel sounds, consonant sounds, and sometimes even words from sentences. In today's video, I am going to go through 10 common words and phrases that have words or sounds chopped off when people actually say them in real life. So hopefully this is going to help you understand a bit better when people speak French fast. 1. Please. What's written down and what you expect to hear? S'il te plaît. S'il te plaît. However, it can sound like that. S'te plaît. S'te plaît. Tu peux me passer le sel, s'il te plaît. Tu peux me passer le sel, s'il te plaît? 2. Maybe. What is written down and what you expect to hear? Peut-être. Peut-être. However, it can sound like that. Peut-être. Peut-être. Elle est peut-être en retard. Elle est peut-être en retard. 3. What are you doing? What is written down and what you expect to hear? Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Qu'est-ce que tu fais? However, it can sound like that. Qu'est-ce tu fais? Qu'est-ce tu fais? Qu'est-ce que tu fais ce soir? Qu'est-ce tu fais ce soir? 4. Don't worry. What is written down and what you expect to hear? Ne t'inquiète pas. Ne t'inquiète pas. However, it can sound like that. T'inquiète. T'inquiète. Ne t'inquiète pas, je m'en occupe. T'inquiète, je m'en occupe. 5. Enjoy your meal. What is written down and what you expect to hear? Bon appétit. Bon appétit. However, it can sound like that. Bon app. Bon app. Bon appétit. Bon app. 6. This or that, feminine. What is written down and what you expect to hear? Set. Set. However, it can sound like that. Ste. Ste. Cette chance que tu as eue. Cette chance que tu as eue. 7. There is, there are. What is written down and what you expect to hear? Il y a. Il y a. However, it can sound like that. Y a. Y a. Il y a beaucoup de monde. Il y a beaucoup de monde. It also works in the negative form. What is written down and what you expect to hear? Il n'y a pas. Il n'y a pas. However, it can sound like that. Y a pas. Y a pas. Il n'y a pas de quoi. Il n'y a pas de quoi. 8. Something or anything. What is written down and what you expect to hear? Quelque chose. Quelque chose. However, it can sound like that. Quelque chose. Quelque chose. Tu as besoin d'aide, je peux faire quelque chose.
T'as besoin d'aide? Je peux faire quelque chose?
9. Already. What is written down and what you expect to hear? Déjà. Déjà. However, it can sound like that. Ja. Ja. J'ai déjà vu cette série.
J'ai déjà vu cette série.
10. What's going on? What is written down and what you expect to hear? Qu'est-ce qu'il se passe? Qu'est-ce qu'il se passe? However, it can sound like that. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Il y a la police. Qu'est-ce qu'il se passe?
Il y a la police. Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
If you feel discouraged because you can't understand native French speakers, you need to realize that you can't expect to hear what you saw written when you studied it. If you want to feel integrated in France and get better at understanding fast spoken French, you need to practice active listening. I tell you all about it in this video. À la semaine prochaine!